It is official. Season 3, The Abyss Awakens. Season 3 of Marvel Rivals sucks. It absolutely sucks. As you can see, I am currently at Gold 2 rank. However, there's a problem with that. We are already 4 weeks into Season 3, and I'm still Gold 2. 2. And it's by no account of me not doing a good job. For those that don't know or haven't been around the channel long enough to know, I am a Rocket Raccoon main, and Season 3 has to be the one season where I feel like Rocket has the biggest target on his back now. Like, that wasn't, that's not saying much because I feel like Rocket Raccoon mains, such as myself, always have a target on our backs, but this season just, it feels like it's the worst it's ever been. With the inclusion of Phoenix, she is the first ever hard counter to Rocket Raccoon. And dare I say, I feel like I've gotten to the point where I can work around said counter, but the problem is not even the fact that I'm dealing with a lot of sweaty players. No. That's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is that this season's matchmaking has got to be the worst I have seen in this game thus far. Let's scroll over to the history page for a second, shall we? As you can see, there's a lot of victories here, but you'll notice a current trend. Most of these are practice versus AI. Most of these are practice versus AI because, unfortunately, that is how bad the matchmaking has been in season 3 thus far. Because if I play in quick play, I'm always getting bad players, getting bad teammates. I play this game to have fun, but I also play this game to win. Like, that is my first and foremost thought, to win. But 99% of the time, I'm getting teammates that just want to fuck around and throw the match. And it's honestly very disappointing. So, as you can see, this isn't the full list of all my matches I've done in Season 3 thus far, because the list is always updating. But, as you can see, there's a current trend. Here on the 18th, I won 3 matches. Then I lost 1 match, but to be fair, I was only trying to achieve points for the battle pass because the 18th was the weekly reset. So and that's another reason why I'm mostly playing practice versus AI, because I can grind for battle pass points quicker that way. And honestly, I just don't want to deal with ranked. But when I do play ranked for the sake of playing ranked, let's say right here on the 22nd, 24th, and 25th. I got 1 win, then I lost, then I got another win. I only played 3 ranked matches that day, so that was fine. That was fine and dandy. Enter the 24th and the 25th. I played for 2 days in a row, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses in a row. And and as you can see by the scores, these were not bad matches for me. Well, aside from this one right here, where I ended up having to play as the Thing because my teammates wanted to fuck around and not stick to playing a tank. So it was like, yeah, I had to pitch in, and I was mostly solo tanking that match. So it was like, hey, there's only so much the Thing can do by himself. I need another tank, but no one was wanting to switch. So fuck me, right? And then there's this match, and then all these 2 matches right here. Here it was like, again, the only reason we lost this is because it was just the other team was doing vastly better than us. I mean, look at this. Our tanks were in the negative with over 10 deaths. I was in the negative with over 10 deaths. But to be fair, the only reason I was in the negative was because I was constantly being harassed by by the damn Captain America, Squirrel Girl, and Psylocke the entire damn match. And then when I saw that we had a Doctor Strange, I said, hey, let me switch to Scarlet Witch, and we can try and push them with the Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch team up, which was working for a while, until this fucker right here, who firstly played Scarlet Witch, then he played Moon Knight, and then he switched to Jeff. When I saw that he switched to Jeff, I automatically knew we were going to lose. And I was not wrong. Look at this. 14 deaths. 14 deaths. His healing was at 9,000. And our healers were not doing that good at all. At all. I mean, look at this. The best healer was Cloak and Dagger, which, honestly, can't really say anything about that because... I can't really say anything about that because the Cloak and Dagger is the best healer in the game. Their Invisible Woman, they actually out-healed me by like a few hundred points, but that's not saying much. It's like when I was doing my job as a Rocket, we were actually doing just fine. It was just the fact that this guy right here was not doing anything for us. He was not doing anything for us at all. And then our Magneto wasn't really doing that great either. The only ones that were really doing their job was the Invisible Woman. Well, no, actually no. Looking at the Invisible Woman, they weren't doing good at all. They literally were in the negative with 11 deaths to their name. They were not doing good at all. So literally the only one that was really doing a good job was me. It's like me and the Invisible Woman was getting jumped a lot and no one was peeling for us. This guy was no help at all. So the Strange was the only one that was actually benefiting here. Here, this match was just sad because again I was getting targeted again. And wait a minute, am I seeing? Wait a minute. I was about to say the Cloak and Dagger was the MVP on that match, and too, was it the same person? But again, I was getting targeted by their Captain America and Star-Lord. There was literally nothing I could do about that. And again, nobody was helping me. And this team was just shit. This team was like overall shit. There was literally no saving this team. No saving this team. And look, when it came to the healing, me and the Loki were not doing bad. Bad. It's just that overall we just were getting knocked out. It's like, look at this. Our highest damaging player was this guy who kept swapping and finally ended up on the Punisher, but it didn't matter because they had 1, 2, 3, 4 players with kills over 35. And 5. This team just wiped the floor with us. And then this one. This one just upset me. It's like, looking at this match, the only reason we lost is because we didn't have a second healer. Did we even ever have a second healer? Our Strange was the second healer. And they swapped. Swapped from Cloak and Dagger to Strange. We didn't have a second healer. I went in there as the Thing, and I was doing so well. Look, I was the most valuable player on my team. I was doing so well, but we didn't have a second healer. So it was like, just because of this one guy, the entire match got thrown. But it wasn't even his fault. Because I was actually grateful we had a second tank. It was these fuckers that decided, hey, let's just insta-lock DPS. DPS. It's like, Namor, You have no purpose here unless the Hulk is on the field. There was a Hulk, and he switched to Winter Soldier, and he wasn't doing jack shit as the Hulk. 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 Then he went Winter Soldier, and our Phoenix didn't switch at all. And look, 10 deaths. 10 deaths. These two should have switched to something else, but they didn't. I am so mad that I lost that fight because of 4 people deciding to throw. And then we jump towards today. These 2 matches were just sad. This match, this team was just overall bad. This team was overall bad. Like, it's sad that this guy only got the most valuable player because he had the most final hits and the highest damage. But if I didn't die 4 times, I would have been the most valuable player on our team because I had the highest healing output. In fact, looking at the overall stats, it would have been either between this guy, who was our actual tank, because this guy was not doing anything for us, and it would have been between me. But these 2 fuckers left. So, automatically, this entire team was shit. And it didn't help that the entire time that I was trying to keep my team alive, these two were mostly solo targeting me. They were mostly solo targeting me. Like, most of their attacks were mostly targeting me. And then this fucker was just not no help at all. Help at all. He was no help at all. This match, once again, shit teammates. We didn't have a tank. We had 4 DPS. And we had a Jeff that was doing absolutely nothing for us. Like, absolutely nothing for us. And they swapped between 4 strategists. And they had Lord rank on at least 2 of them. But they switched to Jeff. And I'm like, why? You have Lord proficiency on 2 other characters, which were Invisible Woman and Cloak and Dagger, which means you were obviously better with them, but you ended up picking the throw pick strategist. Why did you switch to Jeff? It's like, that's just been season 3 in a nutshell. It's just a lot of throwers, a lot of bad teammates, and Yami just not being able to progress in rank at all. But today, I finally got a decent team. This team, we actually did a pretty good job, but this team, literally got the short end of the stick, and they were the ones that were doing pretty bad. Pretty badly. And the bands we chose were pretty good. Good, dare I say. I'm going to play this match because I just want to see what the overall team comp they were going to start with. Because the fact that they had Hulk throughout most of the match makes me think they were going to go in with Hulk, Namor, and the fact that we also banned Wolverine also makes me think they could have potentially picked Wolverine, or they could have went with Black Panther, but I just want to see what they overall started with. So I'm going to let this play out. So without further ado, let's get started on our way today's adventure and see what's in store for us. LLC! Oh, so they had some Hawkeye. They had a Hawkeye Lord? And a Moon Knight and a Thor. I do recall someone picking Thor to start off with. I think I killed them at least twice. Or at least I got the assist on them. Surprisingly though, I'm surprised the Hawkeye didn't stay as Hawkeye, because they could have actually helped their team. Because Hawkeye is annoying to fight. So they banned Groot. We banned Wolverine. They're banning Squirrel Girl, which I can understand. It's like, I've seen the error of my ways. I see how annoying and frustrating Squirrel Girl can be lately. She is not fun to deal with. Now, personally, I was hesitant on who to ban, so I picked Emma Frost because Emma Frost is very annoying. But overall, my team chose Namor, which is just fine. But the overall team comp that they were working with, I'm surprised they did so badly. So it makes me wonder why they actually struggled as hard as they did. It's like they had a Lord Hawkeye, they had a Lord Cloak and Dagger, and there's a Lord Invisible Woman right there. So, but they switched back to Thor. But I think the main reason they struggle so hard is because my team comp was just ridiculously good. Like starting off, we had the team comp of the Fantastic Four and the not Ammo Overlord, the Rocket the Rocket Overlay Network and network team up with Penny and Rocket. So this team is kind of oppressive. Like I will still say it, the best team up composition in this game is quite bluntly the Fantastic Four. And as a person that plays Mr. Fantastic and the Thing, when I see someone pick Invisible Woman and Johnny, I'm like, ooh, it's Christmas. So this was a pretty clean cut match. It was like I really didn't have to do much of nothing except keep my team alive. Hell, the Penny didn't even do much of nothing. She was mostly staying in the back, barricading this door the entire time. I was like, it's like, what do they do here?
Feeling fantastic.
I'm fucking helpful.
Honestly, every time I saw the fire treads, I was like, they got a Human Torch, we gotta kill him. And I was like, oh wait, the Human Torch is on my team. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? So, while we're watching the match, for those that play Rocket Raccoon like myself, let's ask a simple question. What kind of buffs do you want to see come to the character in the halfway point of the season? Personally,
Against the world.
personally, if there's two things I could ask for Rocket, firstly, I would like his jetpack dash to be returned back to normal, because I feel like the distance he travels with his jetpack dash now is just a bit too limited, especially considering how he plays. He needs that longer jetpack dash and hell, I could even go a step further. Give him an extra jetpack dash. It's like having 2 is fine. 3 would be better. But 3 would be heck of a ton better if he had 3 jetpacks. And another thing that they could do is they really need to buff the healing efficiency of his healing bubbles, because with the change they did to his healing bubbles over the course of the game thus far, I feel like his healing bubbles definitely need some love, like badly.
But you still find ways to impress me, Susan.
Now, see, I will still stand by this. The best tank in this game is definitely the Hulk. But if he doesn't have Namor with him, oh, can I just say it's so much fun bullying Hulk names? It is so much fun bullying them because it's like, hey, if you ain't got a healer pocketing you, you're not a threat.
Like a day at the spa. I'm bright like a star.
There's a film.
You're ready for
Just the idiots I was looking for.
Vortex field.
See?
Feeling fantastic.
Fucking helpful.
Just realized one of
You Benji boy?
the teammates on the other team is literally called Rosa P in the back. I hate it. I hate it. Why we making fun of Rosa Parks? Let's not do that.
Superhero mode. Final 10 seconds.
Now here, I was honestly I'm thinking they were going to get the point because they did actually do a good push here, but unfortunately, they're going to end. We're going to end this round with them not collecting a single bit of percentage on this point.
This has Moon Knight written all over it.
She's gonna be very.
Here comes Rocket again. See? I'm fucking helpful.
The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Now here, I was actually curious on why our Mr. Fantastic changed to Winter Soldier because the entire Fantastic Four team up was working really well, but I guess he just wanted to play Winter Soldier. Not gonna question it because in the end we won the match. But still, it still is like, why change?
Seconds before you attack. Get ready. I need you to promise me you'll show some restraint out there, Johnny.
What's the problem, sis? Afraid to turn up the heat?
Not at all. But in most realities, these are some of our closest allies.
Fair point. Guess I'll set my flames to bake instead of broil.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
After what Hydra did to me, this fight got a lot more personal.
Finally, someone worth clobbering.
I'll patch you up.
That's what I need.
Nice working with you, kid.
A little bit closer. That's much better.
You're ready?
I needed that more than you know.
Systems restored. Final score 1-2-0. Another epic victory.
And with that, we end the match with a score of 1-0. And the Invisible Woman takes the MVP. So, my ending thoughts before I end this video. Game, more of this. more matchmaking like this. Give me more good players. Stop giving me the shittiest teammates in the game. Because that's literally all you ever give me in this season thus far. That's why I haven't been playing this game that much, because you don't give me good teammates to help that actually know what they're doing. Anyway, that is officially all the time I have for today. So thank you all for watching, and as always, your host, Maya Shadow, saying long Z, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone.